with your Libra. This could resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. It's timeless, but it may not resonate for every Libra. If you enjoy this content, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, so we can all evolve and grow as a family. Elevate, elevate. All right, Libra. I can see that you guys, you got the fire, okay? And I feel like you are someone who's always been a very passionate individual. Like, you always go toward the thing that sets your heart on fire. You always have been like this. It's almost like your whole life, even since you were a child. Some of you, I'm seeing that you may like to read, you may like to create, you may like to just socialize, you know what I mean? I feel like some of you may be very close with a childhood friend, or you may have you get really close with certain people. So funny, like my eye is someone may have a spirit guide trying to come through. Yeah, okay, but see, the Libras that I'm picking up on this week, you're being encouraged right now. Look, I feel like you've done a lot of stuff, like creative stuff. Some of you may be really artsy, and you may feel like this energy where you want to try a new approach to something, right? Say you're working on a painting, for example. Take this how it applies, but it's like you want to sort of zoom out and look at it from a different perspective, okay? Because there's this fire inside of you that's kind of affirming to you that just because you've done something a certain way in the past, it doesn't mean that you have to continue doing it that way in the future, okay? And this has something to do with your childhood dreams. The Thunderbird could be very significant, like it's giving that Hunger Games type of energy, gang, like, whoo! I love it, like, but I'm seeing that for some of you, there's been this really new energy come in for you recently, right? Maybe you've been inspired. I see some of you have also come out of a period of like depression, or just feeling really low. And I feel like, yeah, the lightness of your being, your fire, is like there's coals being thrown into your fire, right? But the thing is, like, a part of you is like, okay, maybe I should try something from a different perspective, like scale it up, look at it, just view it from a different perspective and approach it from a different perspective. Okay, and I see that this is a confirmation for someone out there, okay? And I feel like you are a very creative soul, okay? You doing this, you approaching your project, your work, your business, whatever this is, from a different perspective or a different lens, is what your intuition is telling you to do right now, okay? So, and the reason your intuition is telling you to do that, like, I really feel like this has something to do with somebody's childhood dream, okay? So your inner child is actually guiding you toward 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment and satisfaction, ultimate emotional fulfillment. And like, I'm getting there's a very childlike energy inside of you too, okay? So you've been growing a lot, okay? You guys are also breaking out of old patterns, right? Old ways of doing things. Like, this is the main theme, all right? There's also a lot of stuff you're throwing in the fire to be transmuted, okay? And like, being a creative soul is also, it comes with learning that, you do have to make big sacrifices sometimes. Not in all cases, creatively you can leave yourself a lot of fairy dust in this world by jotting down your ideas and stuff, but that bird is so distracting. Man, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, like, if you guys are getting some kind of distractions, all right, or you're trying to do something, right, and you keep getting distracted, it's probably because your inner child wants you to look at it from a different perspective. Your inner child wants you to approach it a different way than what you've been planning to or what you're used to doing. So, or maybe you're trying something completely new as well. you know, but I feel like your inner child has been really guiding you a lot, you know, even out of a very dark period, and it's just guiding you into this beautiful rainbow energy, right, where there's a lot of gold at the end of the rainbow. There's a lot of happiness, joy, and I'm seeing that, look, whoever I'm reading for today, it's like your creative energy, it's helped you avoid getting lost in a lot of the wrong places. You know what I mean? It's helped you to avoid being a lost soul is kind of what I'm seeing here, because you're a big and powerful transmuter. And I'm seeing like that the power of the inner child is so evident in this reading today. It's wild. So with the fire coming out, we just got anger. Okay, so some of you may be called at this time, even of seeing this before the moon, you know, it goes back to the new moon. It's a good time to release any anger that you're holding in, you know, and forgive people. Like the sooner the better. Because that could also be the thing that is kind of making you want to do something a certain way, right? Maybe there's like some kind of repressed anger that you just need to get out. And then once that anger is out, it's like you'll be able to have clarity about, or you'll have more patience to kind of go and approach whatever you're doing from a different perspective, right? So I'm seeing also for some of you, there's something that's been stressing you out. This could actually be a child or something in relation to your children. Has been stressing you out, but you're gonna get like a lot of satisfaction coming towards you to soothe some kind of stress that you've been under, right? This child could be your business, it could be an actual child. There's a lot about a child coming out, or children coming out in this reading, okay? It's like 6 confirmations. So yeah, if you guys have been worried about something to do with a child, that's going to be clearing up very soon, okay? Maybe you've been angry or something like that, right? Take the time to express your emotions, okay? I do feel that you guys have a very strong talent, okay? This is something that you're very superior, you're very good at. This talent of yours is what's bringing in this new beginning. Like, it's so bright you can't even see it. It's bringing in this fresh start, okay? There's another baby, there's another child. I don't know, somebody could be having a baby, like, or just had a baby, but okay. Like, I'm even getting some of you got a little bit of an obsession with what you're working on, okay? It's like an artist. Like, I see this artist and they're just like in there painting, and it's been like 3 days, and you know, they haven't had a shower, and they're just freaking deep in there what they're doing, right? Yeah, just please take care of yourselves, right? And acknowledge your emotions moving forward. Like, truly release what is not serving you. Like, if you've got pent up anger and frustration and stuff, like, seriously transmute that, because I think your inner child is trying to call you to do that on top of it. But also, you are going to come out of this like, okay, right now you need to trust in what your inner child is doing for you. And that means even how it's redirecting you, even how things are just maybe not working how you want them to work, because you're on this timeline where you are someone who has gained so much strength from your inner child, but you're about to gain even more, okay? Even more wisdom, even more strength from your inner child. Yeah, and this may even clear some of your memories. You know, like when we release this anger, these low vibrational emotions, it clears our memories. It really does. It clears our energy. It brings us DNA activation so we can remember who we are and past lives and all of that, okay? I feel like your help is your inner child, okay? And your inner child is trying to help you to clear some kind of memories out, maybe memories that anger is attached to. Your inner child may be trying to help you to just see things in a different light, Okay, because it's like maybe some of you have done something over and over and over again a certain way, and like it could just get boring, or there just needs to be more pizzazz, more color, more fun in it, right? So don't cheat yourself out of your own joy, because your inner child is trying to set you up onto the timeline where you have unlimited joy and emotional happiness, right? But you gotta listen to the little J, to the little God, to the little goddess. Your inner child is your helper, right? And your inner child is also your higher self, you know, gang. So it's trying to help you clear some memories. Some of you may have some childhood memories coming up for you, okay, in the near future, especially. You know, but I think that whoever you are, you normally keep your feelings to yourself, or go channel them into something like creatively, right? But instead of that, like, I think you're being called to just address whatever feelings you have, like head on, and then keep going. You know what I mean? Because this is going to really clear up your mind. And I can see that you're a very caring person. Some of you have the Lyrans assisting you right now as well, okay? Assisting you to activate your supernatural abilities. Like, shit, you guys on some super love frequency. That's what I feel, right? And because you are on this super love frequency, you are protected. So yeah, you know, I feel like you got a lot of love to give. There's this new portal opening up for you. All you got to do is walk through it, right, tribe? All you got to do is walk through it. And to walk through the portal, to be how do I say it? Like, to be able to walk through the portal, you basically have to clear out some kind of anger, right? And then you'll be able to, like, move through the portal. It's like you can't get through the portal unless you clear the anger out. And then once you clear the anger out, you're gonna be able to get through that portal and everything's gonna make sense. You know what I mean? But purge, gang, purge. That's the message for you. I love you all so much. Let me know if this resonated. And peace to the cosmic tribe.